Deadlock is a confusing game, so I decided that if I want to get better, I should learn every hero. That's why I'm playing every Deadlock hero 20 times to understand what they got. For the first game with Apollo, I forgot to pay my internet bill and got disconnected. And creeps. My internet just said bye-bye. I think I actually forgot to pay my internet bill. Okay, after paying my internet bill, I'm back in the game, but with the higher paying. Right after that slight problem, I spent most of game 1 just trying to figure out Apollo's skills and get a feel for how I should play him. As expected, game 1 wasn't going well. Honestly, a lot of that came down to me still being stuck in Abrams mode. I just played him back to back in the first video, so that's what my brain was used to. And yeah, I knew Apollo wasn't gonna play anything like Abrams. The guy's nowhere near as buff as the Blue Demon. But that didn't stop me from struggling to adjust anyway. And as a result of that struggle, I ended game 1 with a whopping 3 kills and 15 deaths. What? With very high spirits, and now that I'm going over the footage in some weird silly mood, I went into game 2 to try and figure out Apollo. In game 2, all I really managed to achieve honestly was getting a bit more used to moving around with Apollo and nailing the perfect timing for that little beat game hidden in his third skill. But let me tell you guys, his second ability, Riposte, was making no sense to me. That shit was not sticking at all. I just didn't really get it. And with his frantic nature, he was really overwhelming to play. Closed spaces were a nightmare. But I could tell chasing people was one of his talents. I'm not surprised. A guy that looks like this would be good at harassment. Game 2 was a win, but I didn't really feel like I learned the character and contributed to this win. I think the enemy team just kinda sucked. And game 3 went pretty much the same way as well. I was really having problems with understanding Apollo. I didn't get his role on the team, I didn't really understand when my damage spike happened, nor did I really get better at using his skills. It really was getting on my nerves. It felt like I was doing stuff, but it never felt intentional, and I never really wrapped my head around what I was doing right or wrong either. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This character is just not making a whole lot of sense to me. I don't know where my damage is coming from. It genuinely feels like it's never coming, honestly. I don't feel like I'm doing a whole lot of fucking damage. I mean, like I said, I was getting really angry. Why does this always happen? Wow, I actually just got deleted instantly. I don't get this fucking character. What am I fucking supposed to do when, like... I don't get this fucking character in general. What the fuck is this character? I don't get it. What the fuck? I knew anger and confusion were getting the better of me. Normally I'm pretty good at keeping my cool with games, but Apollo was overwhelming me already, and honestly I can still confidently say, even after 20 games, he's a tiresome little imp to play. So I kinda called it quits after game 3 for the day and decided to sleep on it. But I did make a call before I headed to bed. What? My game fucking crashed as well on top of that? So no leaderboard? Oh. Why am I on 137 fucking ping again? I'm on 137 ping because I brought Dustin over. He finally cracked and started playing Deadlock with me, and even though he wasn't much help as a teammate, since he was new and pretty bad, having him join meant I was having a better time, and therefore keeping a cooler head. Oh. Yeah, hit him in the tower. Yes, Dustin, kill him. Nice, Dustin. Here, I'm here. I'm here. We win this. Easy. I'm here, no worries. As you guys can see, I'm having a much better time and doing it better as well. All thanks to the power of friendship, of course. I love that corny joke. It is true though, I mean, this was definitely my best game so far. I still had a lot to learn, but at least I finally felt confident with my abilities. Oh my god, I was MVP! I mean, look at it, with the power of friendship, I was able to get MVP. And if you guys can't tell, I was pretty happy with that outcome. Going into Game 5, I had a very simple objective. After getting a good win in Game 4, try and do good, just like last game. Oh, instead of dying to tower, okay. And honestly, I can tell I did well throughout the game. I was generally having fun and my opinion about Apollo wasn't as aggressive as it used to be, but I still don't really like him. And his second ability was making a lot more sense now. Being able to cancel haze and lash ults with it is my favorite part about it. Game 5 was going great. Doesn't we go left and take those towers as well? We are gonna take all these towers. As you guys can see, it's minute 34 and we are literally taking every tower with no one but Dustin and me. Our team has 3 rejuves, so they should be just fine to fight and then pull up to end with us. After they take, they're fighting green, as you guys can see in the minimap. I mean, look, Haze is here to stop us, so our team should be just fine. We got a 20,000 soul lead, they had rejuves. We are fine. I don't have to help them, I don't have to be there. Oh, this is just so fucking stupid. I can't believe we lost this fucking match. We are on your shitty servers again.
I'm beginning to see how the rest of my day is going to go. Careful, Victor!
Well, what a dumb guy.
That was their best. How sad.
Guy, Loki might be able to just kill him.
Pathetic.
Oh my god, I actually did it.
She was a decent lab partner. I see Father Quinn. You don't have what it takes to stop me, Father. Graves is on the roof. She was a decent lab partner.
Anyway, enough chit chat from Apollo. After somehow losing Game 5, I was locked in for Game 6. There was no way I was gonna get full of myself after that loss. Oh no, I stepped on a fucking bear trap. But I did learn one thing from it. My late game was low-key weak. So I spent as much time as I could harassing people until I fell off. And it kind of worked for Game 6. Okay. Oh, another fucking MVP! Yeah, as you guys can see, Game 6 went really well. So I decided that I will first update the game and then hop on Game 7. And if I win Game 7 as well, I will go ahead and make my own build and start playing around, do some experiments, explore the shopping center, you know? Ah, this game was boring. Did you just parry them? I still don't know what the fuck she was doing there. Nor do I know why this clip exists. I mean, I don't know. This game was boring. I mean, Abrams is just gonna die. I don't think he can get away. He really is holding up. Wow, nobody in the other team fucking clearly knows about parrying. Super boring, idiotic, dumb game. Pah. This game was boring, but we won, so Yeah, time to make a build and go ham. Okay, this is the build. This is the big time build. We're gonna take it on a test run now. Going into game 8 with my new build, I realized my build sucks and it doesn't work. But I did find something else though. Oh, I'm dead. No, I am not dead. Apparently you can parry Doorman's ult. Oh, that works? Yes, I was surprised as well. I still don't know how true it is, but I'm looking at it, it doesn't look like anything else. It looks like I parried it. Anyway, all things aside, the build really did not work. I mean, for all game 8, build did not prove useful in any way or any form. And apparently, I'm looking at it right now, I'm parrying the Doorman's ult right here. If you get tethered into Doorman's ult, you just teleport. I mean, I was supposed to be in their base right now, but I'm not. The game has bugs, right? Anyway, whatever. Game 8, I lost. The build didn't work. So I kept working on it for a while. Now, when I say for a while, you guys might think I mean like 2 or 3 games. But I mean more like 7 games. I wasted games 9 all the way through 15. 15 included, trying to make the build work. There were some games we won, but by no means was I being useful to my team. So let's talk about what went wrong, and this time it's not a probably. I actually sat down and did the math, so you get to watch me get destroyed by numbers too. Welcome to the autopsy. Why my Spirit Lifesteal Apollo was useless in the early game, the mid game, the late game, and every game in between. So here was the idea. I built everything around Spirit Lifesteal. If I just steal a bunch of HP from the enemy with all my abilities, and with the bonus of my third ability already working in my favor, I would stay alive for a really long time, add my team, add my quick movement, and I would do well in fights. Simple, right? And look at the card. The entire survival plan was 1 tier 2 item, 1600 souls, 13%, remember that number? But most of the time it played out like this. I go into a fight, I get hit with a bunch of shit that I'm unable to withstand, and before I can even hit my abilities and heal myself, I would die. And I used to think that was me being bad. It's not arithmetic. But I was wrong. 2 enemies focusing me is roughly 450 damage per second coming in. My lifesteal, while my entire combo is landing perfectly, is about 35 per second coming back. That's a 13-to-1 race. I ran the numbers on my own that the lifesteal extended my life by 0.24 seconds. I paid 1600 souls to die in slightly higher definition. And if somehow I didn't die like that and lived for a bit longer, my damage was never enough to be a threat. The enemy is sitting there with a bunch of HP I couldn't chip away. Why? Because lifesteal only pays a cut of damage you actually deal, and damage is exactly what I didn't buy at level 15. Apollo has about 1274 HP at 13% lifesteal. Healing 1 health bar means dealing 9800 spirit damage. A full Apollo comeback, everything landing, is like 800, that's 140 HP back. So I can't really do damage, my abilities are on cooldown, which means I can't heal, and my only option is to run away. And that part, the can't heal on cooldown part, yeah, that's not a moment of bad luck, that's built into the whole plan. My healing engine and my damage engine were the same 4 buttons. Abilities land, I heal. Abilities on cooldown, 0 healing, income. The exact moment I needed sustain was the exact moment I mathematically could not generate any. Lifesteal genuinely works on heroes whose damage never stops. Calvin, 7, McGinnis, constant AoE, constant healing. Apollo is the opposite, a burst assassin with 700 base HP whose real health bar is hitting the parry. I bolted a stat check onto the one hero whose stats are bad on purpose. And Apollo's late game was already weak to begin with, so towards the end of games with no damage to kill even people I caught off guard, they just run away and I'm useless in the end game altogether. Early game, mid game, late game, useless from beginning to end. Oh, and late game, it gets even worse because that's when the enemy starts shopping. The moment anyone competent sees lifesteal Apollo, they spend pocket change on healing reduction, 2 cheap items. Minus 65% healing received, my 13% becomes 4.5. Now healing 1 health bar takes 28,000 damage. A fucking Walker has less HP than that. And honestly, I would have kept trying. I mean, I didn't give up for all that time. Why would I give up on the last 5 games, right? Yeah, I was gonna, but Dustin kept yelling at me that my build was useless and shit and stupid. And that ever since I started using it, I've been useless too and shit and stupid. And told me to go back to what I had before, which was just a generic track lock build. So I gave up, went back to it and accepted that I was just not smart enough to build for Apollo. Except that's not actually the lesson. Look at this. Damage items double dip. More spirit power means more damage and more HP stolen per hit. Lifesteal items just give you a bigger percentage of a number you kept small. The boring meta build wasn't just better at killing, it was better at one job my build ever had. The game was rigged from the first purchase. And the moment I swapped back, 3 MVPs back to back to back. Thank you, Dustin. I know I didn't give you any credit while we were playing, but low-key, you were right the whole time. I'm never saying this in voice chat, and you still suck at Deadlock and you will never be better than me no matter how much you grind. One thing, before I get to show you guys the final last games, let me show you the games in between. Feel free to pause and look at the stats. The reason I skipped over these games is because I don't want the video to be an hour long like the last one. It just doesn't seem productive nor fun.
Guys, you can't stop me. I'm a generational talent. Pathetic. I don't like my odds. I need to pull back to a more favorable position. I need help with Abrams! You thought you were safe. He forgot where he came from. I saw that coming a mile away. You underestimated me, Vindictor. You didn't honestly think that would work, right? I'm not impressed, Shiv. You should have stuck with human prey, Drifter. I would think the Baxter Society could afford better teachers. Careful, Drifter. I thought he would be more dangerous. I'm sure he makes a better teacher than he does a fighter. You were courageous and stupid. Mostly stupid. That was their best. How sad. I'm beginning to see how the rest of my day is going to go. That's what you get for running. I'm beginning to see how the rest of my day is going to go. That was one large mole. That the best you got, Hayes? Parlor tricks were never going to be enough. You didn't honestly think that would work, right? Pathetic. You were courageous and stupid. Mostly stupid. You thought you were safe. No way she's a real unicorn.
Stop playing with swords.
You couldn't even beat a high school kid, Lash. How sad. Well done, Professor.
Don't go running off on me.
Great black hole.
Now that this is finally over, next character is gonna be Bebop. Have fun.